Hey everyone, it is Ashley Bernardi. I am so happy to see you here again today, and I'm thrilled to introduce my guest, which is one of my friends, Nicole Maaguo. She is founder of the company Ambition Unboxed, and she is here to talk to us today all about what she does and also share how she's doing in our pandemic way of life. Nicole, thank you so much for joining me today.
Oh, thank you so much for inviting me, Ashley. It's great to be on here with you.
Yeah, so full disclaimer, Nicole and I have collaborated together on my Black Lives Matter book club, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit. But the first question I want to ask you, Nicole, is you're a mom, you've got 3 kids at home, you've got a beautiful family, you're running a business, you have a podcast. How are you doing? How are you managing this all? Talk to me about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the key that I'm really trying to lean into right now is grace for everyone all the way around, including myself. You know, I definitely am moving forward full steam ahead, just like all of the other working parents and business owners out there, but trying to be intentional about scheduling time off to rest, sleep, do what I need to make sure I don't burn out during this time. And then on the parenting side, honestly, I'm sort of embracing my inner 70s parent right now and realizing that this is the moment we're in. At the end of the day, everyone's going to be fine. The kids are going to be fine. Their education is going to be fine. And, you know, I'm not trying to fight the moment, but just sort of go with the flow, and everything will be fine on the other end of it.
You are so right. And I love, I like, that's a new term we should be using, embracing our inner 70s parent, because that is it. Like, everything's fine. Kids are on screens. It's good. Like, I totally feel you there. All right. So I'm glad to hear you guys are doing well and managing. Let's talk about Ambition Unboxed. So for those who are not familiar with it, tell us about it. And then I want to get into how we're working together too.
Yeah. So Ambition Unboxed is primarily, first and foremost, a community of driven women, largely in male-dominated fields, who are tired of sort of the BS, right? That their careers haven't advanced as quickly or as high as they had expected it to. They've learned that, you know, the workplace is not the meritocracy we graduated and all expected we were going to be entering. And so they're looking for support and connection with other women who have been there before and can help them push through to the next level, and other peers that, you know, a lot of the challenges women run into in the workplace require a crowdsourced approach. And so a community where women can come together and support one another so that we can all rise to higher levels within our career.
I love that. How does it work? So like, it sounds like a great community that any woman who is watching, who's a business owner or a career woman, should be involved with. How does it work, and how can people get involved?
Yeah, absolutely. So right now we have 2 primary ways of engaging with the community. One is with our podcast, Ambition Out Loud. It's available on iTunes and all your favorite podcast places. And then we also have a free Facebook group called Ambition Unboxed. We will be rolling out paid memberships later in the year as well. But right now we have the free Facebook group. Everyone can come in, participate, and we also host a whole series of events, our most famous being the Books and Bubbles lecture series with varying female authors.
Love that. And you know, for me, being a book publicist, that's very near and dear to my heart, which now I want to talk about how we've collaborated together. So if you are familiar with Nardi Media, you know that earlier this year, we launched the Black Lives Matter book club. So I started talking to Nicole and we said, oh my gosh, what a great way to collaborate together on Ambition Unboxed and our Black Lives Matter book club, where every month we read a new book by a Black author. We switch back and forth between fiction and nonfiction. And so Nicole has gotten involved and has provided not only our book, but a box of all these amazing things by Black-owned businesses. So talk to us a little bit about that, because I'm so excited about this, and I can't wait to get my first box.
Yeah, it's been so much fun, and I really have enjoyed getting to dig in and research all these different Black-owned businesses and help source and curate products that our book club members can enjoy, and hopefully find some Black-owned businesses that they really love and can support on an ongoing and recurring basis. You know, we're joining the Black Lives Matter book club because we really want to lean in more significantly to work around anti-racism and social justice, but it really helps when you can align your dollars, your economic spending, with your social values. So the box every month will send you the book that we're reading for the Black Lives Matter book club, and then a selection of somewhere between 3 and 5 seasonal products really the goal there is to just expose you to more Black-owned businesses so that you can hopefully find a couple new businesses you want to support on an ongoing basis.
I love that. I'm so excited about that and so grateful for our collaboration. Tell our audience where we can get more information about you and about Ambition Unboxed and the podcast. Send us all, what are your websites?
Yeah, so you can find us on Facebook at Ambition Unboxed. Instagram, it's Ambition_Unboxed. And the website as well, ambitionunboxed.com. And our podcast is available on iTunes or any of your favorite app players at Ambition Out Loud.
Awesome. Nicole Maaguo, thank you so much for joining me today for CrisisComms, and wishing you all the best of luck as we continue to go through this pandemic together.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me, Ashley.